Here is the diagram of these motifs. The first is helix turn helix, alpha helix separated by beta sheets. Next diagram is of zinc finger motifs. The first one is having 4 cysteine amino acid residue with center zinc ion, and the second one is having 2 cysteine and 2 histidine amino acid residue and zinc ion, and the leucine zipper, which is having leucine at every sorry leucine at every 7th position, and when rearrangement happens then it function as a zipper. These are the principle of gene regulation. We have learned induction and repression, that is enhancer and silencer, housekeeping and indicible genes, genome organization, DNA organization, that is chromatin, histone, nucleosome, covalent modification of histone, that is acetylation and methylation, and different types of motifs which function in a DNA protein interaction. Regulation of gene expression in prokaryotes, that is at primarily at the level of transcription, and mediated by binding of transacting protein to cis-acting regulatory elements on their single DNA molecule. The transcription control can be at the site of at the initiation of transcription or at premature termination of transcription. There are some specific terms in the prokaryotes gene regulation, that one is operon. When the gene is involved in the metabolic pathway, it is often present in a linear array, and which is called known as operon. Example is lac operon, and it can be regulated by a single promoter or regulatory region. Cistron, the smallest unit of genetic expression. Polycistronic messenger RNA, that is a single messenger RNA that encodes more than one separately translated proteins. Example is polycistronic lac operon messenger RNA, which translate into the 3 separate proteins, that is 3 separate enzymes. The regulation at transcription level in prokaryotes, that is operon hypothesis, and 2 types of operon we are going to study, that is lactose operon and tryptophan operon. And the second is the coordination of transcription and translation in prokaryotes, and with the help of astringent response and regulatory ribosomal proteins, they regulate the gene expression. Lactose operon, it contains the genes that code 3 proteins which is involved in the catabolism of lactose. LAC-Z gene for beta galactosidase enzyme, which hydrolyzes lactose into the galactose and glucose. LAC-Y gene, which is for permease enzyme, which facilitates the movement of lactose into the cell. LAC-A gene for thiogalactoside transacetylase, which acetylates the lactose. Most of the bacteria utilize glucose as fuel, but when the glucose is absent, not available, then lactose is alternative fuel for them. This is the structure of the lac operon. There are structural genes LAC-Z, LAC-Y and LAC-A for different 3 enzymes. There is operator site, promoter site and regulatory gene site. The regulatory portion of the operon, it is upstream of the 3 structural genes and consists LAC-I gene, that is regulatory gene, which expresses the repressor protein. Promoter region, where RNA polymerase binds. Operator site, which is a regulatory region. All the 3 structural genes, and another site is catabolic activator protein site, which is a regulatory protein where the regulatory protein binds. These genes are maximally expressed when the operator site is empty and when the cap site is attached with complex of cyclic AMP and the CRP, that is cyclic AMP regulatory protein. And this LAC-I gene of the operon is constitutive, expressed at a constant rate. And LAC-I, that repressor protein, binds to the operator site with high affinity. That is why the lactose operon is in a repression state when the lactose is absent. What happens in the absence of lactose? The repressor is attached to the operator site and RNA polymerase cannot identify the initiation complex and the transcription is inhibited. But when the lactose is present, then repressor is detached from the operator site by the lactose and RNA polymerase can identify the operator site and attaches to it and the transcription of the enzymes started. The operation of operon in presence of glucose, LAC-I gene expressed into repressor protein which binds to operator gene via helix-turn helix motif which interferes with the function of promoter site, and so there is no binding of RNA polymerase to transcription site, and that leads to no transcription of the 3 structural genes. And now the LAC operon is in the repression state and that is the negative regulation. RNA polymerase and LAC-I repressor may not bind to the operator site at the same time. They can bind separately. And now when the lactose is present, then how operon function? It is induced by lactose. What happens? The small amount of lactose is converted to allolactose and which function as an inducer, which changes the repressor conformation. Now the repressor cannot bind to the operator site. At another site, adenyl cyclase is active because the glucose is absent and glucose is the inhibitor of adenyl cyclase enzyme. This adenyl cyclase converts the ATP into cyclic AMP and which binds to the CAP, that is catabolic activator protein, and this trans-acting complex binds to the CAP site and initiates the transcription by RNA polymerase, because now the RNA polymerase can identify the initiating complex and starts the transcription. Here we can see high glucose, adenyl cyclase is inhibited, no synthesis of cyclic AMP, no binding with CAP, RNA polymerase cannot attach to the promoter site. When the low glucose or lactose is present, adenyl cyclase is active, cyclic AMP is synthesized, binds to the CAP and binds to the CAP site. And now RNA polymerase can identify this initiating complex and transcription initiates. And this is an example of positive regulation. And the transcript is the single polycistronic messenger RNA having 3 sets of start and stop codons and which translates the 3 proteins and 3 enzymes, that is LAC-Z, LAC-Y and LAC-A genes are inducible genes and whose expression is regulated by 2 methods, positively and negatively. Positively by cyclic AMP and CAP complex which facilitates the binding of RNA polymerase to promoter and initiates the transcription, and negatively by LAC-I repressor that antagonizes the RNA polymerase promoter binding and inhibits the transcription. Tryptophan operon contains 5 structural genes, that is E, D, C, B, A, that codes for enzymes required for tryptophan synthesis.